Hi guys, I'm just trying to see if it's gonna load. Okay, today maybe it's a little bit of a lag time. Today we're going to talk about how your current situation is in alignment with your mission on Earth. And yeah, all right, we're good. Okay, so I wasn't sure how I was going to structure this reading prior, and then I looked at my astral travel messages from last night and I was like, okay, yeah, this makes perfect sense. So we're just going to decode some of these messages together live, and then we'll overlay this with the oracle messages. So the first theme was around plasma, which is about infinite potential and source energy and how we all originate from infinite potential. And I was being shown snake bites, which usually shows, hi Krista, hi. I was being shown snake bites, which usually shows, the human having a hard time dealing with either hostile people or environments. It's like a Five of Swords element, unfair situations, or just nasty circumstances in, the third dimensional matrix. And I was seeing Gemini energy, which is connections to Mercury, and also connections to 𝓣𝓻. So it's giving me the element with Neptune where you guys are becoming disillusioned to any, I'm hearing circumstantial evidence, which is pretty interesting, which is not the things that people were doing, but the things that they were not the things that people were saying, but also the things that they were not. And you've gotten really good at reading in between the lines. And Neptune also has connections to 12th house. So this could be to do with like hidden enemies. And I'm also hearing hidden agendas or threats. And yeah, there's something very specific that's coming through there. And with Mercury, I feel like you're going through like an internal dialogue, right? Mentally with yourself, connections to Neptune. And you're able to dissect how these snake bites were almost like the Peter Parker moment where the poisonous spider bit Peter Parker, and it like activated his superpowers. So it's almost like the targeting has only unlocked your superpowers, and you've been able to now see the beauty within the complexity of the contrast itself, and seeing how you can utilize it as a way to leverage as a quantum being instead of just a human existing in a profound state of suffering and all of these unfair circumstances or situations. Because I wrote that you realize that you're not your pain. And as soon as you realize that in the astral, you were suddenly free from it, right? Where you're not attaching to the characters that have played parts in your stories. You're not attaching yourself to the stories that have played out. Instead, you're extracting the wisdom, and that wisdom has come at a cost, but that cost is something that you can profit from as you invest that knowledge into your future wisely. Because I was seeing the fractal universe card, which is basically about you guys being prepared to enter into a new octave of experiences. And these are going to be in a high vibrational resonance with people that are supposed to be aligned with the healed version of yourself, as you integrate these experiences and how they play into your soul's journey. And releasing the people that were supposed to be with the unhealed version of self. That's basically what I was seeing. And I was seeing a starseed that was seeded on this planet, and they may be on this planet, but they're not of this planet, right? They're not just the circumstances that happen to them. In fact, from a higher octave, they all happen through you, okay? And I wrote that you guys were healing from these wounds through plasma and light, and realizing that even in this third dimensional matrix, there is a cosmic overlay to it all. And I was being shown like wave genetics as well, which is about the science of your physical body, you being a bioelectrical organism and being able to sustain the highest level of conductivity within your organism through like transmutational alchemy, essentially, where you guys are able to transmute pain into your biggest superpower. And that's how Peter Parker ended up transforming into like Spider-Man, right? So you guys now have all these spider senses, right? Like your sixth chakra. That's interesting, sixth eye. So maybe you guys are seeing life through the eye of the soul right now. But that's even like, we even have Archangel Metatron at the base here. So it's almost like, again, Metatron's eyes being activated here, where it's like you can not just see, like, it's not like you're not just looking at your experiences, but you're actually seeing them. And it's because you're not blinded by the pain of it, it's like you're able to kind of see in between the lines of the experiences. Hi Astral Surfer, hi everyone in the chat. I'll talk to you in a little bit. I'm just gonna get through these real quick. But yeah, this is knowing that actually plasma membrane is how we can interconnect with all of the cells that allow us to come into this conscious co-creation, and allowing your vessel to actually be a conduit. I'm hearing for like a higher order or a higher plan, okay? Because you even have higher power at the base. So it's almost like this is all happening in a conscious co-creation now. And then I was also being shown like physical forms originating from plasma, right? Which is about your alpha third dimensional physical vessel, and realizing that, it has been created from infinite potential. And Elohim or archangels, guys, I don't know if that paused or not, are basically engaging with this physical vessel to, I'm hearing, override any kind of interruptions, right? Because there was like an interruption there. So it's knowing what, and even the call, I just got like a phone call right now. So that's almost like your hotline to the spirit realm. All right. So this is like calling on higher dimensional beings or higher archetypal forms that exist in higher dimensions of time to assist in this conscious co-creation when it comes to your mission on Earth. It's like you almost have this leverage point where you can see things from a higher perspective, and you can gain like foresight into your destiny before it unfolds. Okay, good. Yeah, it should have just been like a minute or a glitch there. But yeah, you guys are like a glitch within the matrix, and you're learning how to work with being that glitch in the matrix, and basically detaching from the construct of this matrix, which is detaching from the stories that have played out, realizing that you're not those stories. So yeah, it's very, very interesting. And this is allowing you to basically connect with your 12th strand DNA, which is your multi-dimensional DNA, and you're able to recover the memory of higher archetypal forms that are assisting you on your mission here on Earth. And then the other message that was coming through was about, again, as you release from your suffering, you're basically releasing stress that your organism may be under, and stress basically restricts or represses your DNA, okay? And the DNA cannot fully express itself. So you guys are stepping into harmonious ways of being by choosing to see the beauty within the pain, right? It's like you're creating beauty from the pain, and it's almost becoming your muse now. It's almost becoming circumstances that I'm hearing it is your circumstantial evidence. So it's almost like people may see you stepping into this new form and going on to achieve these great, great monumental things that I'm hearing are going to like mark a passage in time. And it's circumstantial evidence because they can't see everything that's led you here. They're just going to see, I'm hearing your success or like your overnight success in some way, but they're not going to see all the work that happened in the background. I'm hearing all the work that happened behind closed doors, okay, which is super interesting. And then I saw a man that went into a forest and he was ready to transition, but he knew that it required leaving something behind. So this is saying that your new life is going to cost your old one. Yeah, that's great. Astral self would say another interpretation, ignoring the distractions is not accepting phone calls when busy. Exactly. It's knowing that not all invitations are for you. Like some experiences you're going to respectfully decline, right? And that's leading on to our next point, because I saw you guys flying above a bridge and everybody else was admiring you for it. So a bridge is about a critical junction in your life. It's how you successfully overcome problems in your earthly circumstances, and realizing that you are not bound or limited by these conditions. It's almost like you're receiving a higher vantage point. As you connect to your higher self, you're able to anchor down certain experience, certain knowledge that's going to assist you when it comes to applying your free will to lead to very specific desired outcomes, and knowing how you can kind of prevent yourself from accepting invitations that may kind of detour you off of your path. It's like you want to get there the most effective and efficient way as possible. And that means that you need to be able to solve problems before they happen. You need to be able to prevent things instead of trying to reverse the damage of that. And yeah, it's almost like you're able to come into a conscious co-creation to be able to do that, right? It's like you're able to gain foresight into your destiny before it unfolds. Because I'm seeing like that's so Raven, right? It's the future I can see type of vibe, where it's like it's mysterious to even other people how you kind of figure this out. It's like you can look at someone, you can look at a circumstance. It's like you're able to, I'm hearing like you have multiversal vision, which is super interesting. So I feel like right now, as you see life through the eyes of the soul, it's like you can gain a foresight into, if you were to say yes to the circumstance, what would be the sequence of events that would unfold? Is that something that you want to be aligned with? Versus if you say no to that, what else would be in alignment with you, you know? It's that type of vantage point I feel like you guys have. And it's so crazy because, oh my gosh, listen, oh my gosh, let me show you this. In my notes, right, you guys saw I didn't type anything. I literally wrote, answered phone by accident, girl called. So it's almost like people may be even like calling you and they're not even aware of it. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, it's almost like answered phone by accident, girl called. So again, it's like people may be calling you off of your path and they be maybe even like unconscious of it, right? And there was also like a party. So this is like a get together. You're going to be aligned with the right kind of circumstances or situations. And at the end, there was like a mass galactic awakening or remembering. So this is realizing that the only person that I'm hearing you need to gain confirmation from, there's another specific word that's coming through, clearance from, is yourself. Because internally within you, you can focus on like interdimensional or interstellar travel. And I'm hearing like interdimensional time travel. That's what you guys are doing through your mind, where you're gaining foresight in regards to what it is that you need to accept, what it is that you need to decline, you know, respectfully. And there's like this remembering around, oh, like I can give myself permission. The Galactic Federation are within me. You know, it's that type of energy. I don't need to look externally. I just need to gain, you know, that clearance inside of me, inside of the timeless consciousness that is seated within this physical vessel. Yeah, that's what's going on. Okay, so anyway, I think we're going to open up with this new deck, but there's something about like a huge karmic clearing or like karmic board clearing that's going on during this time. But yeah, let me go ahead and open up this chat just so I can catch up with any of you guys. Oh, thank you, Krista. God bless you. Hi, everyone. Hello. Yeah, I think we're just going to do like a quick reading. I didn't know if to pre-record this one or go live, but I thought, why not just do a little live. So this is going to be for Sagittarius season, okay, which we're now in. So all of the work that has been happening behind the scenes, if you think about like 8th house, this is like internal transformations. If you think about it, it's like a water balloon filling up to the point where it can no longer, it's like this vibrational, I'm hearing like a culmination that's happened within you is now bleeding out externally into reality. So Sagittarius season is about the bursting of the balloon and expanding, allowing your internal vibrations to now ripple through the space-time continuum. So there's something about, again, you kind of expanding and broadening your horizons and seeing it from a higher universal truth in regards to why this secretive period was important. And it's like you've now announced this new you to yourself first, and now Sagittarius season is about announcing it to the world, you know, and kind of demonstrating that and going on to do magical things, because it's like a centaur, which is like this magical creature, right? It's half beast, half man. So it's like you're coming into a conscious co-creations with the physical vessel, but also your celestial, luminescent, you know, transcendent essence. That's what this is about, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's going on. This is the gateway of light activation. We have Emerald Tablet. Remove mask, stop hiding, exactly. Cosmic order, divine alchemy, conscious manifesting. So emerald tablet activation, okay? So with the emerald tablet, again, this is like you guys basically absorbing light codes, okay, into your body, which is so funny because we literally have both at the base, which literally says light codes. So this says light initiation, great teacher awakening, divine magic, which is literally what I was talking about when I said Mercury and Gemini energy, because that's Neptune and Mercury vibes. So it's like, again, there's something around you coming back to your hermetic principle, which is the universe's mentor, right? So let's go ahead and read Emerald Tablet activation. So there's definitely dormant DNA that's activating during this time. Let's see. Emerald Tablet. Here we go. So this basically talks about a series of sacred Egyptian Greek texts from the 2nd century or earlier, blah, blah, blah. This is about the concept of alchemy, turning lead into gold, right? So it's like you being able to see the value in your experiences and uncovering like the golden opportunity when it comes to your soul's highest expansion, because your soul comes here for rapid expansion through contrast, through the polarity, right? So yeah, this also talks about, let me go ahead and get just the message of this. When the Emerald Tablet activation card appears, you're being called to remember the gifts that you were carrying from previous lifetimes. Even if you don't always understand how to express them, there's a part of you that knows you hold great power within. This is a special time for you to use that power to bring into manifestation all that you need for your life to unfold in a way that is in alignment with your best interests. All that has unfolded so far has given you the opportunity to learn and grow, even the unsettling moments. But you are a master alchemist, right? You guys study it like it's calculus. It's that type of energy. So yeah, you guys are a master alchemist. It also talks about you have the capacity to take all that was once challenging and use it to create opportunities for yourself. As above, so below. All the thoughts you send up to source will contribute to your evolution on Earth. So again, and as you go through that alchemy and alchemical process on Earth, you're also pulling forward your multi-dimensional DNA, right? As you evolve and go through ascension upgrades and DNA upgrades, it's not just on this planet. You're pulling forward your Earth generational lineage, but you're also pulling forward your starseed lineages as well, all right? And pulling forward and evolving your multi-dimensional DNA, okay? And allowing that to fully express itself. And that also recovers your higher planes of consciousness. There's something about you being able to anchor higher planes of consciousness into this physical vessel so that you can anchor your higher self into this vessel. Okay, there's something around that specifically that's coming up. Oh yeah, this deck is new. I love this deck. It's awesome. And with both light codes, this is super interesting as well. Let's go ahead and get one more message, actually. Let's go ahead and get one more from this deck. I like it a lot. And we'll see. So you guys are activating gifts from past lives, okay? Which is just all happening simultaneously. So you guys could be tuning into the Akashic Records right now. We have Orion activation and crown chakra upgrade, okay? And then you have Lemurian seed codes at the base. So Orion activation, this says supernova. So you guys are literally a supernova in the month of, well, now, right? Moving into the midway of December. Supernova, recreation, renewal, rebirthed by light. So again, rebirthed by plasma, rebirthed by your infinite potential, and coming back to that, coming back to, you know, the temple, right? And then you have crown chakra upgrade, divine connection, holy experiences, miraculous energies. So you guys are going supernova. And actually, since we have it coming up, I actually was going to do a reading on this, but I never did. So I'll go ahead and tell you my notes from it. Supernovas are massive explosions that can be seen across the universe and outshine their entire galaxies for months. They occur when a star runs out of fuel and becomes unstable. Okay, and this is about knowing that essentially supernovas, you're sending a shockwave throughout the collective consciousness during this time. That's what this is about, okay? The things that you're doing is going to be shocking to others, all right? And this is knowing that the galactic space cops, right, all of that are here to create that resistance cannot stop you. And again, a lot of you, this is knowing that you didn't want to stand out, but you always did, okay? And this is about standing in your power and becoming empowered by your external factors instead of allowing them to overpower you, because there's a lot of eyes on you and they're not all physical, okay, when it comes to your mission on Earth, and you're definitely being supported. There's galactic interest when it comes to your mission on Earth, okay? And you're being supported by beings that go far beyond this realm, and people always wanted to be around you, but not to build you up, to break you down, but they didn't realize that it was just allowing you to kind of rebuild yourself in 1,000 ways. Just like you were kind of broken down in 1,000 ways, now you have 1,000 ways to rebuild yourself. So it's almost like you're looking at the hidden treasure. And again, a lot of you definitely could have felt like you've been surrounded with people, but you've also felt so alone. And this is about a natural rebellion, right? You refused to focus on things that did not resonate with your soul. And now you're focused on leading with integrity, you know, with this. And also with the supernova, I was also getting messages about, let's see, cosmic rays, and just, again, interstellar travel. That's what this is. A supernova is a death of the star and the birth of a cell. And it's like you guys are being birthed into a whole new being, right? With the sun's energy. And I also wrote that you have this major power in your solar plexus. So again, this is coming back to your confidence, all right? And yeah, focusing on accepting yourself and becoming a witness to the things that you can create, okay, in this life. And some of you, again, this is even from past incarnations where maybe you feel like your gifts have been suppressed in some way, right? Especially with the emerald tablets, people were attempting to dim your light in a past life, but you continue to regenerate, right? And it's like you continue going full force, like with whatever this is, especially with crown chakra upgrade, right? It's like your connection to your higher self is stronger now than ever before. It gives me that type of energy. So let's go ahead and read this. Let's go ahead and read Orion activation. And again, this is like the Orion's belt. Let's go ahead and see if I can find it. Oh. There we go. Okay, so Orion activation. So this talks about supernova recreation. This is about, it's the Greek name for hunter, and it's accompanied by the dog star Sirius. Okay, so this is about you guys knowing that you're literally accompanied with a powerful protector in the non-physical realm. Oh, God bless you, Astral Surfer. Thank you so much for the 1111. Again, may the universe continue to bless you abundantly and tenfold on your path ahead. Thank you so much. Okay, so your message, all of your fears and setbacks are being stripped from your energy now, okay? It's essential for your old way of being to fall away and for you to go through a process of renewal in order to move forward. The old stories of your life aren't yours to live out or to live up to. You are far greater than these limiting experiences. These beings of Orion are surrounding you right now, and they see you as one of them, right? You guys are not separate from these entities, and I feel like you're remembering that. Someone who has been born with the knowledge that they can live with great purpose and make a real difference to the world, whether on a global scale or a particular corner of the planet. Again, this is the things that you guys are doing on a micro scale, leading to macro circumstances, I'm hearing, or course of events. Okay, there's something about you, again, you guys being a microcosm of the universe. So again, this is also when you draw this card, you're being reminded that you have infinite star potential. So again, you guys are stepping into a position of power, and it's going to be a very healing experience. Okay, it's going to be a very healing experience for you. Let's go ahead and read crown chakra upgrades, because this is very interesting as well. Again, this is connecting to your 7th chakra, which is even Archangel Uriel too. Okay, so your message is that your crown chakra has been upgraded, right? The spiritual connections you have always had are now being acknowledged. The parts of yourself that you have run from or ignored are being reclaimed. This is an important time for you uncovering gifts and wisdom and moving through healing. You may have experienced moments that have tested your faith and your belief in the divine. Know that it's okay, and no grievances are being held against you. Okay, so there's something about, yeah, like infinite clear rainbow light. And it's interesting because I was seeing like the rainbow coming out in the meditation today. So it's almost like, again, you're being called to be able to step into your own divinity and walk as a divine being on planet Earth, because that's ultimately what you are. And you're coming back to that remembrance, right? It's like you're walking through your own creation, right? Experiencing being your own creation. That's literally what this is. So it's super interesting. Again, holy experiences. You guys are like a holy being, right? Tuning into your divinity. And then Lemurian seed codes at the base. Okay, again, this is connections to Lemuria. So this is like the magnetite crystals in your brain, where you're tuning into your electromagnetic field, right? You guys are super aware of that. I'm hearing you're even aware of like the debris within your electromagnetic field that you're constantly clearing, okay? So something about like a huge karmic clearing there. And this is helping you live with grace. Let's go ahead and read some of these with that being at the base. And again, this is about the rise of the golden age, right? Being able to kind of give people a taste of heaven and just hold space for people that don't have the ability to do that for themselves right now. So Lemurian, let's go ahead and see if I can find it. That's okay. No, it's okay. Oh, there it was. Okay, Lemurian sea codes. The message for this one is about you being a highly sensitive being. You might feel that this is a curse, but this card is here to let you know that it is a gift. So again, a lot of you definitely could have been empathic, especially earlier in your life, but now you're realizing that it's good to be compassionate, but not necessarily empathic, because you don't want to take on the suffering of others that's not yours to carry. Okay, there's that type of energy that's going on during this time, because you've already taken on the suffering of your ancestors, right, to assist in higher forms of gene expression, right? That's what this is. It's a genetic wave. So you guys are alchemizing the trauma of your own lineages, right? That's what this is. You've incarnated into your lineages, probably taking on a bunch of, again, effect of the causes that have been put in. And that, yeah, it's like you're literally made up of the selection of choices that your ancestors had made, and you're showing them higher ways to be able to apply their free will in a way that they were unconscious to, that's almost what's going on here. So it indicates that you have spent lifetimes upon lifetimes with a giant shield up to stop the world seeing the real you. But you are a highly unique soul with incredible gifts, and they are worth sharing. Through embracing your uniqueness, you can help many others embrace their own. This lifetime is more graceful existence with less defense and more trust. It's not about protecting yourself, but stepping into the space of surrender and revealing your true self. And that's really what's going on in the month of Sagittarius, as we were talking about, right? The season of Sagittarius. So yeah, a lot of interesting energy there. Okay. Let's go get some more oracle messages, and then we'll take a look at the tarot for Sagittarius season. Ooh. Let's see. Happy to be a part of this collective collaboration. God bless you, Astral Safa. Okay, let's see what's going on with Sagittarius season. What do this collective need to know? And this is a different type of unconditional love that you guys are practicing, right? Where unconditional love is like unconditional acceptance, right? It's not unconditional tolerance, but it's unconditional acceptance of wherever people may be at that stage in their journey. And I feel like you're realizing that hurt people really do hurt people, and you do not want to take on, I'm hearing the qualities of the perpetrator, okay? And the position of a perpetrator and victim are both positions of weakness. So something about you being able to see what had brought you into resonance with certain experiences and how they assisted in the remembrance of your own divinity, right? And once you remember yourself as a divine being, you also remember that you don't have to stay in circumstances or situations, okay? Especially ones that, again, we literally have new life, ones that create suffering. So new life is beautiful. Again, you have yang as well, right? So this is about external action that you guys are being, guided to take in Sagittarius season, right? Right now, right? There's no waiting. It's like right now. Just do it. It's that guy. He literally was talking facts, like just do it. I don't know what you're waiting for, right? Birth of new ideas, growth, opportunities, just embody it, right? A breath of fresh air, life renewing itself. So this is knowing that you're basically being birthed into creation, right? This talks about allowing your heart to fill with enthusiasm, miracles happening to you during this time, your dreams are coming true. And if this is in relationships, it shows new relationships are bursting into your life. In prosperity, you have every reason to be optimistic right now. Things are magically falling into place, and opportunities remind you that abundance is available to you. So it's as if a new life suddenly infuses in your projects, works, and creative ideas with a kind of electricity that crackles with exciting potential. Fortune is smiling upon you. So this is like an electric awakening, right, to your full potential. And electricity is like the masculine principle too. So again, this is about external changes that are going on during this time. Again, it's like the balloon is popping. You guys may be bursting certain Saturn I'm hearing like bursting through. You're on the verge of a breakthrough right now, or you're experiencing a breakthrough, and I'm hearing things always get hardest right before you're about to level up, because you're facing the most level of resistance, right? That seed within your subconscious mind has germinated, and now reality is kind of like playing catch up with your internal metamorphosis. That's the vibe that it gives me. And it's like you're having to power through, and what used to be your ceiling is now about to be your floor. Okay, so there's something about you having to kind of adapt to these changes. But yeah, that's the vibe that it gives me. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at another message. Yeah, but just do it, guys. I don't know what you're waiting for. Like, for real. Oh, what was that? I think that was regeneration. And then you literally have hostility. So as you guys kind of focus on yourself, and I'm hearing write people out of, yeah, this could be you disabling certain contracts, right? Or releasing certain contracts. Let me pick this up. Yeah, with rest and rejuvenation here, it basically, with hostilities at the base, not everybody is going to like this. And it's not that people are changing right now, it's that you're seeing people's true colors, okay? Some people, they're only meant to be with the unhealed version of yourself. And with rest and rejuvenation, this person's going on their healing journey, and some people clearly don't like that, okay? And as you birth a new identity into being, you also need to be able to release attachments, right? People that have attached to an old version of yourself, okay? That's really what's going on, you know, that's really what's going on during this time. So taking time out for yourself, this is connection to like 12th house with meditation. So focusing on the connection that you have with your guides, with your celestial light helpers. And yeah, this is really focused on, again, finding that wisdom that lies within your experiences, and making it a priority, okay? And this allows you to just focus on more being than actually like doing. There's something around that, like just being at one with acting as if it were already, because this next available version of self is ready for you to embody, right? It's not something that you have to wait to do, you know. There's something about, again, giving yourself clearance to do it right now. It's that type of energy. All right, let's take a look at Shaman's Dream Oracle message too for Sagittarius season. I'm so glad you enjoy the readings. Is it Shonsky? We have Moon. Oh, I love, if I had to pick a favorite card, this is my favorite card, because it literally talks about everything that we spoke about. So let me go ahead and read it, because it's literally my favorite, okay? This one, and probably there's like 3 of my favorites in here, okay? And this is definitely top one, okay? New ideas, beginnings, curiosity. The Moon Maiden arrives to offer you a new beginning, a new face, a new facet of yourself that's aching to be shown in the world. Those qualities that you've been quietly cultivating are ready for the limelight, right? Scorpio season going into Sagittarius season. The secrecy was important, for it protected your new face and it kept what was precious close to your heart. But now is the time to come forward in a full splendor. Announce a new you to yourself first, okay? Then reveal it slowly to the world like the waxing moon. Allow others to be surprised by how mature and grown up this side of you is. Now it's time to set yourself free. And this is about true spiritual maturity, okay? That's what this is, true spiritual maturity, which is realizing that, again, you are not the human, you are not the circumstances that happen to you, okay? They're all happening through you. So the Moon Maiden belongs only to herself, and she is summoning the parts of you that accept challenge, convention, that refuse to be intimidated, and that cannot be tamed or put inside of a golden cage. The Moon Maiden invites you to shine with your own light, to have radiant curiosity, and to ask anyone who offers you a mouthful of dogma, why do you believe this is so? Question everything others assume is a given. Do not collude with the drama around you. Become an unpredictable yet an eminently reliable friend. The Moon Maiden invites you to answer only to yourself and reminds you that you are not anyone's property. Be true to your soul's calling, even as some around you in the relationship or a job want to capture your light inside of a bottle. You know how to rise to the occasion just as unfailingly as the moon does. When the time comes, you return to darkness and become enshrouded in mystery until you're ready to return. This is literally the vibes right now, okay? That's literally the vibes. Especially with Fool's Embrace, transmuting pain. I feel like this is really going to assist you. It's almost like you're stepping into the world. You know what? Bring it on. You know, it's that type of energy. It's like, bring it on, you know? Yeah, moving out of stagnation. Right behind that, the Dust Devil, which is literally about, maybe this is something that you guys didn't reject before, but it's something that you didn't accept when it comes to a new invitation, right? Because you have Will-O-the-Wisp, which is about an invitation to dance around has come again. Maybe this is like an invitation to be able to step into this new version of yourself, which comes with a lot of goodbyes, right? Fool's Embrace is about Uranus energy, embracing destabilization when it comes to Saturn. This is like Pluto entering into Aquarius at its finest here, because Capricorn is Saturn energy, the devil. Uranus energy is like the Fool, so it's like you're coming out of karmic completions. There's like a karmic clearing ball during this time, and again, your cause is having an effect, and the effect is that reality is reconfiguring and corresponding with your internal belief systems, right? And your internal resonance that's now being mirrored in your external reality in a higher octave, because you are now operating in a higher octave, a more like fluid way, right? Where a fluid being is a high vibrational being, because you're going with the natural laws of this universe, which is evolution, right? And staying in situations or circumstances that keep you stagnant to some kind of degree are always going to end up, you know, killing you in one way or another. It will create resentment, right? Maybe this is knowing that resentment is a poison that you harbor. Maybe this is about you guys not even being angry at others, but eventually you can only be angry at yourself, right? And you're going to be punished by your anger and not for it. So I feel like a lot of you are breaking free from circumstances or situations that you just feel like they're just doing a disservice. You know what it is? It just feels like you're dismissing anyone or anything that insults your soul at this point in your journey. It really is as simple as that. Oh, I'm so glad you enjoyed the reading, Stapper. God bless everyone. Everyone is so sweet. Okay, yeah, let's see what's coming in then for Sagittarius season. I think we'll open up with the tarot now, and we'll see what's going on. So what can this collective expect to experience in Sagittarius season? How are they showing up, right? Let's take a look at your archetype and how you're showing up. Okay, I'm seeing like how, I was asking the message how your higher archetypal manifestations see you. Okay, so this is like your celestial light helpers when it comes to the human. 10 of coins. Your purpose is guiding everything that you do. You guys are literally walking forward in your purpose, and you're doing it on purpose. Look at this. You have Hierophant, which is about the bridge between heaven and earth. So again, you're being guided by a higher power. You have a higher vantage point. The frameworks in which you view reality through are completely transforming. And yeah, it's almost like you're looking at the ruins of your life, because you even have Neptune there with the Hanged Man behind it from a different perspective. You know, it's like you're able to really become clear about the purpose that everything has served in your life. And looking back in hindsight, you won't want to change a single thing, because they've all refined your character, but they don't have to define your character, and they don't have to define where you're going. So yeah, this month you guys are applying the embodiment of your higher self. It's like you're anchoring the higher self into every step that you take, every decision that you make, every way that you apply your free will here. And that's opening the highest timelines possible. There could be contracts that are coming in for you guys here that are literally in alignment with your purpose too. With the Hierophant, all right, that's about contracts, soul contracts you could be attracting this month that serve your purpose, right? That serve, assist you, that are assisting you on this path, okay? Let's go and clarify. But yeah, this is someone that's grounded in their legacy. Look at this. You literally have a story. So your story is the Tower, the Eight of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, and the Judgment. So after a long critical junction, right, where you guys were kind of at a cross section in your life around should I stay, should I go? Like, who do I grant access to this new version of myself or this new reality? Like, who's stepping forward in these new dimensions with me, right? That's become evidently clear, or at least that is during this time. The Tower is about Uranus, right? It's like in order to be able to step through into your purpose, you're removing, or at least spirit is, certain people that could be a liability to this, okay? And with Eight of Cups, maybe you once saw them. I'm hearing like coming to the top with you, but I'm hearing as you climb to the top of that mountain, some people are going to fall off, you know, it's that type of energy. And I'm also hearing like mask off by future right now. So again, it's like you saw into the future. I can see into the future type of vibe, right? And yeah, it's like becoming clear to you. It's like you saw into the future and the mask came off. That's the energy that I get. And it's like you saw, okay, let's prevent this, right? Because again, a genius, he solves problems before they even occur. It's giving that type of energy. So it's like, yeah, you could have definitely, you know, I'm hearing you caught a vibe, you caught a wave, you caught a wave of potential, and you saw that that's not the reality that you want to experience, at least not in this lifeline. Okay, so something about like the universe in the month of now, okay, the month of now, here and now, is handed you a new lifeline, and that's what's happened. And maybe you guys tried to ignore this in the past, right? 5 of Coins, maybe this is people that have taken you for granted. Maybe these are circumstances, situations that you were physically there, but listen, emotionally and mentally, you were already dissociating from them, okay? It just left you feeling disappointed. And yeah, it's like you're telling yourself a new story, you know? I'm hearing some people, they're supposed to just be temporary companions, and that's all it is. So don't drag anything out past this due date, right? Yeah. Okay, and then you have Judgment. So again, you're following the soul's calling. And this was the invitation to dance around, like to dance has come again, because the Widow of the Wisp is basically about, you were basically being told this in the past, right? It's like your soul was telling you this. You could have repressed it or suppressed it, like you didn't want to address it, but your non-action was also in action. And Judgment is like Archangel Gabriel, right? The throat chakra, living in your authenticity, living in your truth, having to rise like the soul above worldly circumstances and put anything to rest or lay that no longer serves a purpose in your life. And that's what Judgment is. It's Pluto energy, right? It's the psyche. It's where I'm hearing the soul has now kind of like overridden the physical vessel so that they could begin to act in union. And some of you, I'm hearing it was a humbling experience to realize that like you can't, I'm hearing like you can't save everyone or you can't change everyone, okay? And you're not meant to. There's something around you're not supposed to even change or impart anything on anyone. You need to love them exactly as they are, and that's unconditional love. Because otherwise, if you're like, right, in order for this person to stay in my life, I need them to be this kind of way, you know? And it's like vice versa. Maybe for other people, they felt like you needed to dim your light in order to fit in or be accepted. But it's like you're now seeing that true unconditional love is to be able to accept people in the reality that they're operating in and realize that's not a reality that you want to continue to operate in. So sometimes self-love looks like walking away. Sometimes your healing journey comes with a lot of goodbyes. It's that type of energy instead of conditioned love, you know, because you don't want to change people ultimately. Because I'm hearing you won't really change them. They may just change the mask that they wear until they default back into their old ways. So there's something around that specifically. But yeah, this month is literally about following your purpose. Pluto energy is the intersection between the soul and the self, and now they're working in union. After, I'm hearing there's some kind of obstacle block. Yeah, I was seeing Ganesh in my meditation yesterday too. So there's like obstacles that are being removed, right? Ganesh is like the obstacle remover. So people that would have been a liability, that would have compromised, I'm hearing this timeline, are being left behind in the old paradigm, okay? That's really what's going on. And not even left behind, but they're just being left at, you know, where they're operating in. That's really what this is. 6 of Wands at the base. This is definitely triumph after troubles. Not everyone's going to see eye to eye with you. Is it going to come easy? No. Is it going to be worth it? Yes, absolutely. So there could be some kind of recognition that you guys are gaining. And, you know, even if other people from your past are not proud of you, it's like you're finally proud of yourself here this month, okay? It's like you're definitely yeah, doing something that's getting you noticed here. It's giving me, again, Sun and Sagittarius energy. So it's like you're breaking free. I'm hearing breaking free from, you want to break free from Queen, which is super interesting. So again, it's like you guys are operating as a queen on a chessboard, right? You guys are operating as a queen on a chessboard. So there's intricate moves that you can make in this complex game of life, but you're being very strategic when it comes to the way that you want to invest your energy, okay, and the way that you want to direct your creative life force, because you've seen where you've invested into people, circumstances, or paths that have been a depletion to your life force. It's been a taxation and has left you diminishing returns. So you guys are really focused on just redirecting that towards yourself, you know, or something that you want to pursue for yourself, which is super interesting. So that's how your guides are seeing you this month. Let's see what your, yeah, we had literally had contracts that just flipped there with when I was thinking about what you're attracting in. So again, a lot of you, this is new contracts that are coming in as a result of this. Literally came out right on top, and then you literally have the Sun and Three of Cups right behind that. So this is about creative collaborations that are destined for you. The Sun is about your soul's journey, okay, and what's most congruent with that. And with Justice kind of showing face again there is some type of new partnerships that are coming in. It's ruled by 7th house. So this could be in business, this could be in friendship, this could be, yeah, Ganesh is also good fortune, right? You have Justice coming through again. And you have Ace of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands, which is interesting. So there's something about you're not even comparing yourself to anyone. So I'm hearing the only part of you that's competing is like you competing with an old version of yourself where you're becoming better than like an old archetype, right? It's like you're becoming a new improved version of yourself. And with Justice, Ace of Coins, and the 5 of Wands, there's something about not getting involved with the drama that eludes you during this time. It's like rising above the fray. Okay, there's something around that, and not taking anything personally, okay? Because some people are going to see it as an act that's personal, especially with 7 of Wands as you apply certain boundaries. But it's like it's only vibrational because you're not even operating from the same level of consciousness that you once were. You know, it's like you're holding a different level of authenticity and groundedness within your being. And to be authentic in who you are is to be totally grounded, and you don't shake, okay? You're like the roots of your being are not compromised. If any, like despite anyone's presence or despite anybody's absence, right? It doesn't disrupt the roots of your being. It doesn't disrupt your authenticity. So there's something specific that's coming through there. Again, higher self embodiment, where you are literally your higher self in physical form. That's what this is. And the thing is, this is how your DNA can begin to express itself fully, because now you're clearing all of the low vibrational frequencies that you could have been holding that were creating suffering, right? That were suppressing or repressing your DNA. And because you've cleared all of that stagnant debris and you've alchemized that, you're now able to actually anchor the higher self into the physical body, and you are now your higher self in physical form. That's literally what this is. You are literally the soul seated within this physical vessel. You are not your physical vessel. And I feel like I hear when I said that humbled you earlier, what I meant was that like you can't attach. It was the ego that attaches to the comfort zone, right? It's the ego that attaches to, no, I saw this person, or I saw like some kind of circumstance in my life going this specific way, and now you're open to where you're being asked to step into the timelines that are presenting themselves to you, and what that evolution may look like for you in your journey. It's almost like you're realizing that to be humbled is to realize that you're powerful enough to just sit back and become a conscious co-creator and observe the opportunities that are being laid out before you, because the human's plans are very, very limited, okay? Where the universe has way bigger plans for you. So it may have not gone as the human planned, but it's still going to turn out the way you hoped, and then some. You know, it's like the universe has a bigger plan in store for you, and that requires humility. It requires you to allow the window of spirit to move through you and become that conscious conduit, right? And step into that conscious co-creation. So yeah, there could be new contracts that are coming for you. This could be career or financial opportunities, all right, with the Justice. This is karmic credit, okay, too, which comes through after endings, you know. And 5 of Wands, I feel like you're going to see that the resistance only made you stronger. So yeah, I feel like this could even be like healthy competition, right? Or like you're not really, I'm hearing you're just tuning out the background noise, because I'm hearing like the song where he goes, covering my ears like a kid, when your words mean nothing, I go la la la. So there's something about you maintaining like your pure innocence, and not allowing people to distort. I'm hearing to invert your truth, okay? Especially with the Mary Magdalene frequency, it kind of gives me that vibe where her story was like misconstrued, and it was definitely like warped by people's distorted views in which they view reality through, where you're seeing things from a higher universal truth. And you're seeing I'm hearing like, again, how they can become your biggest catalyst. You know, some of you, it could even be like anger or retaliation, but it's like you're alchemizing that into just profound love, right? But yeah, the King Midas touch, this could be about business for you guys. This is CEO, whatever it is. And whatever you guys do, the magic follows you, okay? The magic follows you into new experiences. The magic follows you into new circumstances. The magic cannot leave you when you are the magic, okay? And you never needed anything or anyone externally to attain that, because you have 2 CEO cards, which is about you being the boss of your own life. You know, it's that type of vibe. So high levels of establishment within your career and other life goals that you've set for yourself. You guys are leaning on your own ambitions. You guys are your biggest motivating force, right? So yeah, super interesting. Let's get one more message. Let's see. Let's get one more message. Okay, what your guides want to tell you is that there's a new creative opportunity coming in for you. Some of you, this is a love opportunity, especially with the world card at the base. It's like this could definitely allow you to be seen on the world stage for a lot of you. But this new beginning is coming in because of karmic completions, where you've been able to close out certain cycles. I'm hearing successfully, okay? You've been very successful in your endeavors. You have 4 of Swords as well. So some kind of experience that's coming in. You got double confirmation with the Star card at the base. New connection, new opportunity is going to be a healing experience. It's going to be super, super healing for you guys, okay? Again, yeah, Mary Magdalene representing the Divine Feminine, of course. They want to keep it in distortion, exactly. And the Divine Feminine energy is literally about the water, right? It's the water element, so which is literally coming up here, and that's what they want you to know. So again, your psychic abilities could also be upgrading. That's what they want you to know as well, okay? And it's going to assist you when it comes to, I'm hearing, receiving cosmic guidance towards your aspirations, your future goals, your dreams, okay, with a Star card. But yeah, psychic upgrades, that's definitely what this is giving me. And divine assistance when it comes to aligning with the right people, opportunities, and circumstances this month too. Let's go ahead and get one more. We have 2 of Cups and 9 of Swords. Don't stress about this. Spirit's basically telling you to take it one step at a time during the season, because with the 9 of Swords and the 2 of Cups, there's something about they wouldn't give you anything that you weren't ready for. So some of you, there's like a new union that's coming in, or a new, again, spiritual upgrade between the Divine Feminine and Masculine. So this could be like the connection that you have with your higher self and your psychic upgrades, where it could feel like overwhelming around, what do I do with this? You know, it could be an external connection or an internal new connection that you're forming with yourself, where it's like, what do I do with this, you know? And the Queen of Swords at the base, like, just observe it, just discern it. You're basically being told to focus on resting the analytical mind and knowing that you cannot really, I'm hearing you cannot go wrong. So you can't self-sabotage yourself out of this. It's supposed to be in your life, and you wouldn't, I'm hearing you wouldn't even be able to, even if you try, like, as a part of you. So whatever it is that you're attracting into this experience is totally in resonance, okay? So there's something about trusting that this month, okay? This month, next month, Sagittarius season as a whole. Let's go ahead and take a look at, some kippers as well. Lovers, right? New timelines opening up, and then you have official person at the base. So again, this could be new timelines opening up. This could be, I'm hearing, like, an upgrade when it comes to your physical rank because of your spiritual, okay? That's now like presenting itself in the external. So with lovers, again, big self-love energy, and whatever this is a mutual attraction. You guys, I'm hearing, like, I thought I had to be, like, here in order to attract this kind of person or attract this kind of opportunity or experience. That's kind of what it's giving me, right? Because it's like, again, this person is receiving clarification, and it's because of their healing journey, where they're attracting in people and opportunities that are aligned with a healed version of themselves, right? The higher octave that we've been talking about. And with here, it's almost like, oh, now it's here. It's like a overwhelming type of energy around, all right, this is actually materializing and it's becoming tangible in my external reality. 2 of Cups, right? So whatever it is a mutual attraction. You guys may see yourself as a work in progress, but whatever this is, your higher self already sees you as a masterpiece, or an external connection already sees you as a masterpiece, right? An external opportunity. Whatever it is, somebody or something wants you here this month, and whatever it is, it's some kind of contract that's coming in, okay? Due to work that you've put in the past, okay? So yeah, lovers, Super interesting. Great fortune. And you have wealthy man at the base, literally, right? Investor energy. You know, it's like the universe showering you with blessings, right? This could be showering you with psychic upgrades, showering you with, I'm hearing like new lenses, all right? New frameworks to which you can view reality through. It's like higher universal truths, higher orders. It's like you're able to see things from a different level. And connections to 11th house with Aquarian energy too. There could be something around new paths opening up, new opportunities opening up that align with your bigger visions. This is your future aspirations of some kind, and again, it's all to do with healing. And again, this could be somebody wanting to invest in you in some way. And I'm also hearing like the Galactic Federation being invested in the human's journey on Earth, which again is literally within you. And then you have family room, which is usually showing some kind of positive news that comes in. And the house is like the home, and family room and the living space area in the metaphysical realm. It means your public image or status. So a lot of you, this is to do with your legacy, okay? It's to do with your legacy. And whatever it is, it's being served on a silver platter for you. Can you see that silver platter? You know, it's almost like, again, this is literally being served on a silver platter for you, because this is something that has already been decided, right? It's already been decided. I'm almost seeing it as like the soul contracts, you know? It's like, again, certain soul contracts I'm hearing have been dismantled and new ones are being assigned, you know? I see this as like the prime director type of vibe, right? From the plasma. You have despair reverse, so a lot of you don't even see this coming, right? This is you feeling like you don't fit in, whatever this is. Something's going to happen with journey, like an invitation to step into the unknown. That's going to feel like there's a paradigm shift that happens here this month. Coffin, right? Huge transformation. Something's going to end, especially when it comes to, I'm hearing life as you've known it. It's not how life is going to be, all right? It's not going to be the life that you're about to get to know, okay? It's that type of energy. It's the life that you're stepping into, the life that has already become, but you're watching how it came to be, right? And you're enjoying the becoming of it type of energy, right? You're seeing life change before your eyes, and it's because you have changed. Pathway, right? New pathway opens up for you, okay? And some of you, a path that you could have been on for a long time is one that you're kind of divesting from, and you're reinvesting your energy elsewhere or into something else. Yellow butterflies are all about rebirth and renewal, and it usually is a path with longevity. With community, there's new connections that await you there. You could feel like you hit the jackpot here, okay? Especially when it comes to things in occupation. You literally have unexpected income even right behind that. So this could be like offerings that are coming in, assistance that's coming in. I'm hearing divine assistance. Mature woman could be significant for you. This is usually somebody stepping into a new chapter of their life as well. High emerging timelines. Yeah, you literally had wealthy man that fell right there as well, with marriage at the base. So this could be a contract and somebody wanting to invest into you, okay? So yeah, okay. And it kind of gives me a rags to riches type of energy too, because you had poverty there. Let me see if I can grab this one real quick. Okay. I'm hearing something's getting overwritten or overwritten. I left my old life in the sense of relationship, job, and family, and have been planting so many seeds. I can't wait for it to unfold. Yeah, it sounds about right, girl. It sounds about right. And that's what's going on. It's like you're watching the becoming of it, right? It's like you're watching your path unfold as you walk down it. So it's beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at, what should we do? Let's take a look at an astrological theme for you this Sagittarius season too. Venus energy, and then you have partnerships at the base. So again, this could be partnerships that you really value. Some of you, this is love. Others of you, this is money. Okay, this could be money. But whatever it is, you're going to have aligned values with the people that you are connecting to. Venation is also about like, you know, exploring the finer things in life. So some of you could be having more of like pleasurable experiences, right, on a sensory level, where you're just indulging a bit more, you're enjoying life more, right? You're feeling like you're really you're living in alignment with your values, okay? I'm hearing you're living according to your divine essence. And then you also have Capricorn energy. So this is literally about valuing what it is that you do for work too. So Sun in Capricorn, working diligently towards your goals. And it's funny because Venus is in Capricorn right now. So this is about your purpose, guiding whatever it is that you do. You're really seeing the value of what it is that you do. And people could also really value what it is that you guys do too as well. And you could be really committing yourself to something that you see, I'm hearing the vision in, all right? This could be like your reputation, your legacy, the things that you want to be known for. But this is a ley line. So there's like a highly activated point that's going on. Things are being activated in terms of your career this month. Things are being activated in terms of your reputation. And also when you talk about Venus in the 10th house, you could be seen like really favorable. Yeah, you could be like really seen very favorable in the public eye this month. Okay, so that could be very significant for you on the world stage. And then you have, should I stay or should I go at the base? So again, while this is all going on, you're definitely going to be kind of contemplating the people that you want in your life, the people that you want to remove, okay? That's the foundation. And that's pretty much what's showing up. Let's go and get one more. I kind of want to get one more of the houses. We also have the moon, and then we also have Capricorn. So unexpected success in your career, unexpected success, I'm hearing recognition in your reputation. Okay, so this could be upgrades. How are we talking about like going up the spiritual rank, and then that's going to materialize as a physical rank as well. So yeah, super, super interesting there. A lot of you don't even see this coming, okay? You don't see this coming, and it's because you're rising to the occasion unfailingly, like the moon does, right? Scorpio energy. It's like you're coming out of Scorpio season. You're coming out of the work that you've been doing in the background, and it's like you're showing that now in some way. You're demonstrating that. You're embodying that. You are the embodiment of that. Okay, let's get a Star Child deck as well. I love how it's going to come on for like a quick read, and then like here we are like an hour in. What can I say? I just enjoy spending time with you guys. So okay, let's see. We have depths of love. Okay, so depths of love. Dolphins are all about echolocation. So yeah, with this and awakening, it's like you're coming back to your true essence, and your true essence, right? The soul is guiding some type of journey that you guys are undergoing. All right, let's go ahead and read some of the depths of love. But yeah, you're definitely practicing. I'm hearing like you're basking in your own self-love during this time. So you guys are really focused on putting yourself first. And this could be like you fully detaching from the constructs of this matrix, because you have Metatron's cube there as well. So I feel a firework of joyful recognition. The pure light in me springs forth, embracing pure light in you. Let us dance together in the whole of creation. Let go of fear and jump into love. Let go beyond attachment. So exactly as we've been saying, right, you guys are kind of like awakening, which is remembering who you are, discarding anyone or anything that dismisses or insults your soul at this stage in your journey. Okay, and again, it's not personal, it's just vibrational. That's literally what it is. It's only the ego that will take things, you know, personal, and we'll see things as an illusion of there being separation. But when you see the interconnected, intricate web of life that we're existing in right now, you see that again there is a higher cosmic order to it all. We literally exist in a fractal holographic universe, right? It's a self-organizing system. We live in a very intelligent, self-organizing universe. Okay, so yeah, this is also divine compliments that are coming in for you during this time. It also talks about that. And again, letting go of attachments and jumping into some type of new experience. Okay, there's some kind of new experience that you guys are jumping into this month. And this is about acting on your highest excitement this month too. And letting go of any beliefs of what should happen and what ought to happen, being your self-love, your divine energy without any expectation. In this way, you learn to truly flow with the ocean and be one with the waves and receive love from the whole universe. Okay, so it's like the universe wants to reward you, and be open to the ways that may come in. Okay, be open to the ways that may come in. What are you guys saying? Oh my gosh, well, thank you, Astral Surfer. What the heck? Okay, congratulations to everyone. Hardworking payoff. Yeah, 100%. God bless you. Again, may the universe continue to bless you tenfold on your abundant path ahead. Okay, you're deeply appreciated. Oh, hi, Devon. I didn't see you on the chat as well. Emerging timelines. Rich. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm honored that you enjoy the long readings. I just enjoy like chilling with you guys. I was going to come on for like a quick read, but like, yeah, you said divine compliments. Oh, yeah, coming. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah, let's see. What close out with some starseed messages from you as well. Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? So again, with your lens of discernment, you guys are definitely, looking and observing the plane of consciousness people are operating on, and then just aligning your actions accordingly. That's really what this is. And unbound, which is literally so fitting at the base, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So some of you, this is actually like past life contracts where people have, I don't want to say hindered you or hindered your progress, but you're realizing where you could have even hindered your own progress. And people were only giving you an invitation through the contrast to either stay in the illusion of being bound and tied, but instead you remembered with the high priestess that you're not actually bound and tied, because we're not bound and tied to any kind of soul contract or karmic contract, right? We're literally not. We can exit out of that repetitive feedback loop. And some of you are breaking free from even not like your own past lives, but it gives me vibes of like your, well, technically they're yours, but your ancestors, right? It's like you're stepping forward and you're able to do something that your ancestors weren't able to do. So maybe this is like things that have been deeply suppressed, like generationally. And it's like you're shining your light in a way where your ancestors can express that and experience that through you. It kind of gives me that energy. And I'm hearing you're healing not just past generations and lineages, but you're actually healing future generations and lineages, and you're making the path easier for them to walk down, which is really beautiful. We have, you are not alone, isolation, physical connection, community. So again, you guys are not alone. You can see this person's in like a conscious co-creation with a higher basically dimension of time, and this is the higher archetypal manifestation of herself, as above so below. So you are literally never alone, right, in this universe. There's many invisible eyes on you. Again, this is like galactic interest in your mission on Earth. And they are one, like they are not separate from each other, right? And it's the electricity that keeps them together, right? It's the masculine element, right? The physical body, the physical embodiment of the higher self. And again, there's only an illusion of separation. They're literally the same entity. And then you have lost lands. So you've done this before, soul memories and gifts. So again, this is something that you guys have mastered, right? It's like you've come back to yourself each time, right? You know what? I was getting a download about this the other day, and I was like, you know how some people are like, I'm so done on Earth, like this is my last incarnation type of vibe. And some souls, they are definitely prepared and like completely closing out contracts so that they can really go on to whatever it is that they want to experience after Earth. But yeah, the message I was getting was like, each time you guys have like signed, or like, I'm going to do the hardest things, right? Before you came on Earth, it's like contrast, yeah, whatever. Sign me up for this, sign me up for this. You're looking through the whole book and you're like, I want that, right? As many starseeds have done, I'm going to take on all these programs, all of this. So I'm going to transcend them, it's going to be a piece of cake. You come down here, you descend onto Earth, and then you're like, you're experiencing all of this, and you come back to yourself and you realize, you remember yourself, and it's like, okay, wow, that was actually all necessary to get me here, because without the hardships, I wouldn't have remembered myself. But now I remember myself. It's kind of different, like the way that I'm playing with reality is completely different, and it's a way more enjoyable experience once you remember, the human remembers that suffering really is a choice, and we don't have to continue existing in that state of suffering. And then you kind of depart from this experience, and it's like, yeah, that was really freaking hard. Like, that was hard. And then you wake up from the dream and it's like, it's like a mother giving child, like birthing a child. And it was so hard. But then she sees the joy of the aftermath of the experience, and suddenly she forgets all about the trauma, right? It's like the trauma of going from infinite potential to separate yourself into this separate state of awareness and to go through that, you know, trauma, okay, of like splitting yourself apart to manifest into a physical body, to go from non-physical to physical and then merge back into physical, right? It's like you kind of forget about all the trauma and it's like, oh, you know, I'll do that shit again. It's that type of vibe. So some of you have been here so many times and it's like you've remembered yourself against all odds, right? Against signing up for the hardest possible initial set of conditions. You knew that they would be optimal for your soul's highest expansion through the contrast, right? It's like you signed up for the most amount of contrast ever. That's the type of vibe that it gives me. And it's like you knew you wouldn't have given yourself anything from a higher order that you weren't able to overcome, right? Otherwise, what would be the point of coming here? It's like you take it all on to be able to transcend it, to be able to alchemize it. And it's like you discover your power each and every time. You come back to omnipresence after, even when you incarnate into a dimensionally limited avatar. It's like you come back into infinite potential. You remember yourself each and every time and you've been able to do it without failure. You know, it's that type of energy. Yeah, exactly. Be an acceptance, Astral Surfer. Question, could we get a card for challenges to assist with navigating upcoming tests? Okay, let's do that. Let's see. Because there's definitely going to be like, hey, you're entering a new level. Be ready to meet new devils. But the vibe that I get here is, again, it's not that the game of life gets easier. It's that the player gets more advanced at playing this game. So, of course, in order to have those equal resistance of contrast and polarity, you need to be able to... It's like when you get stronger, right, at the gym and like you're lifting weights. Yeah, eventually the same weights are not going to lead to the same type of results. You need to be able to go up. It's that type of energy. You need to be able to continuously challenge yourself on a soul level. So it's almost like you're kind of meeting new devils on your playing field, you know, type of energy. They're going to come better disguised, but guess what? You're also going to get better at recognizing those energy signatures, no matter what faces they may come through. You know, your lens of discernment is now this finely tuned instrument. You've been prepared for this level. You wouldn't have been granted access to this level without I'm hearing like that preparation. Okay, so could we get challenge? Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can see what the upcoming challenges are. I kind of want to take a look at this deck. Oh. We have Thoth light codes and we have the divine matrix. So again, Thoth is like the hermetic principle, right? To be able to basically, there's something that's going to be mirrored in your experience here, okay? That's going to show up in the matrix, okay? Because we have the divine matrix, interconnectedness, synchronicity, good senses. Guys, Mercury retrograde, I'm not saying that, okay? Those light codes, okay? Actually, Mercury retrograde is like tomorrow. Light initiation, great teacher, awakening, divine magic, okay? So there's some kind of higher level of a consciousness that you're going to be anchoring down into your experiences within the matrix, but you're not, I'm hearing, interacting with them like how other people expect you to, or what has been programmed into the system. This could be like epigenetically, right, where you guys are going to be reprogramming the way that you interact with all experiences, and it's because you're anchoring your higher self into all third dimensional interactions here. That's the vibe that I get here, especially with the emerald tablet. So let's go ahead and read this. The divine matrix. Let's see if we can find it. The heck? Okay. Okay, that's Thoth energy. What the heck? It's supposed to be right here. All right, let's see. All right, let's read Thoth energy first then. Okay, so with Thoth, it talks about I feel like we're gonna have a hard time even trying to figure out what this next contract means. Something around it's gonna be disguised or like right in plain sight. What the heck? Like I can't find anything right now. It's not going to be by the book. That's almost the energy that I get. It's going to be something different from what you have experienced before. Okay, so with Thoth energy, this is knowing that you are going through a set of light initiations at this time, and these are preparing you to lead and teach from a powerful space of love. In order to complete the process, there will be a release of old ideas and limiting stories, but this is necessary for you to connect with the true power within you. Don't be concerned by the intensity of the energies that surround you right now. Facing shadow parts of yourself and your story is essential for connecting with the divine magic and evolved beings of light are there to lead the way. If you have any concerns or fears at this time, know that when fear gets loud, it's only because you're on the cusp of something extremely powerful. So that's the energy that I get there, where it's like you guys are literally, again, things get harder right before you're about to break through. And it's almost like you're on the, this is you entering into the verge of some kind of breakthrough. I feel like I'm seeing somebody have like a Kundalini awakening, and that was the energy that I was getting with the snake bite. It's almost like that's going to be your biggest activation. And suddenly, here we have the Dying Matrix. You're going to look at the whole story of your life and see the interconnectedness of it, where it's like, oh, I've always attracted these kind of people, and you're going to get to the root core of what that mirror may be. That's the type of energy and how you can transcend that. So this is knowing that everything is connected, right? So I feel like you're going to kind of look back, and again, this is like an invisible bond of energy. Every being from the past, present, and even future. Okay, this is the divine matrix. And again, this is like even ancestral. I'm hearing like repetitions of feedback loops where you're going to be invited to enter into this point of divergence and navigate some type of new experience in a way that I'm hearing is unknown to the old human, okay? But you're integrating the new human into these experiences, right? So, and it's by knowing that you're not just the human. Okay, so you're in alignment with the oneness of life and inner workings of the universe. You are part of something great. That means that you are greatness expressing itself. Not one thing in your life has happened by chance. Even when you felt the things have been against you, a process has been unfolding, helping you understand your connectedness to all things. So there's no need to feel insignificant or lonely. It's also important to remember that the universe is always working in your favor and for your highest good. You may have felt lost, but know that nothing is ever lost, for we're all held in the heart of source, and love is our connection to all things. So I feel like we're going to learn to love the character that people play in your stories. You know, it's almost like a nice try type of energy around you've walked now to the end of a painful cycle, where it's like you can see people exactly as they are, accept them exactly as they are. And I feel like you're walking through this next phase in a different type of level of detachment. Okay, that's almost like what you guys are mastering, right? Detachment. Because ultimately, as you prepare for this next cycle and this next transition, right, and this next supernova, which is the death of a star and the birth of a cell, which is literally entering into the state of implosion. As for example, like when you move into the afterlife, when we're talking about like the Book of Dead, right, the Egyptian Book of Dead, or we're talking about even like astral travel, there's something around in order to appropriately transition, okay, and reach that highest state of implosion, the physical vessel has to be operating in the highest frequency possible. And the only way that you can do that is by detaching from the suffering, detaching from the stories, okay? Otherwise, you'll have like disembodied souls who have not yet mastered navigation in the non-physical realm, right? They haven't understood the higher order for all of their experiences and how it's actually been serving them and how the illusion has existed to serve them, okay? That's the type of energy that I get. Yeah, that's coming through very, very strongly. Oh, thank you, Astral Travel. sorry, astral surfer. So I'm talking about astral travel. So I'm like, what the heck? Yeah, but this is astral, like surfing the waves, right? Not just of this realm, but beyond this realm. That's the energy that I was getting. But yeah, thank you for the 555. That's literally like big changes coming through, right? How these people have served as your biggest catalyst. That's the vibe that I get, right? They've served as your biggest catalyst to transform you and refine you into the version that you were always meant to be, which is coming back to your true essence. Maybe this is realizing how the trauma, I'm hearing onset, like this new sequence of events to allow you to come back to yourself, right? Maybe it's realizing that you come back to yourself at the end of it all each time, right? And that's what it's teaching you. It's teaching you about your own sovereignty. It's teaching you about how people are assisting you in that, you know? Yeah, it's very, very interesting here. Again, disembodied souls is, you know, beings that haven't had enough time to understand their cords and understand their attachments and understand that keeping those people, circumstances, or cords lingering around will actually energetically weigh you down, because again, it will literally cause severe suffering. There's something around that, okay? Let's go ahead and see what else is going on here as well. I want to take a look at, what's your question again? Could we get a card of challenges to assist with navigating upcoming tests? So again, that's your first like kind of challenge, right? Which is about the law of detachment and anchoring the higher self into these third dimensional experiences, you know, which is super interesting. And seeing the mirror and seeing things as, you know, the biggest act of love during this time, and realizing that any kind of like exaggerated responses or emotions are invoked in others as you step in your truth and you detach these cords and you go through this like karmic board clearing is a call for love, you know, and you can actually see very clearly with both energy. I'm hearing the light codes that are still dormant and awaiting to be activated within that being, okay? Because there's something around not allowing even people to be codependent on you. This could be energetically, this could be physically, this could be spiritually, financially. It's like you're releasing all kind of codependencies in this time, right? And it's like you're assisting other people step into their own sovereignty. Yeah, it's that type of energy. Because I'm seeing like a 5 of coins and 5 of coins where both people are unfulfilled. They can both give themselves something that they think that the other is supposed to provide to them, whether that's acceptance, whether that's understanding, whether that's compassion, right? That they feel is lacking externally. And that's just a call for love, right? It's an illusion of there being external love. But really the invitation is to be able to provide yourself something that you think the other's supposed to provide you, but you can actually do for yourself. You just don't know it yet. So it's almost like this is helping you remember that, right? And by you embodying that and embodying that difference is allowing there to be that contrast that can, I'm hearing, either help, hurt, or hinder the other person, depending on if they want to attach to the 5 of coins position. All right, attached to a familiar cycle. It kind of gives me that element. So there's something about being able to kind of come out of resonance with these experiences. All right, there's something around that specifically. But that's like what this next thing is. It's like a new level of detachment. Let's go ahead and get one of these or tarot messages to you. We have 5 of coins. Literally, I was literally talking about 5 of coins energy. So the fact that 5 of coins showed up is kind of uncanny. And then you have King of Scepters, which is King of Swords at the base. So King of Scepters is basically about, right, you have to look at the highest truth, all right? Even if you're seen as cold, even if you're seen as ruthless, right? Is realizing that you're actually being honorable to oneself and another, right? In a way that they might not be able to do for themselves yet. You're showing them what detachment looks like, right? You're showing them what healthy boundaries look like. You're showing them what self-love looks like. And that's about discarding hastily anyone or anything that no longer is supportive of your healing journey. That's really what this is, okay? And almost thanking these people for showing you those wounds. You know, it kind of gives me that energy, showing you those wounds and revealing those wounds to you and realizing how they are your biggest catalyst type of energy. That's so interesting. 5 of coins. So yeah, that could be actually the resonant wounds for a lot of you, right? It's like you're actually able to give yourself something that you think that another can give you. And then you have the strength. So this is about the humbling energy we were talking about earlier. So the highest octave of the strength card is to become the higher self in physical form. And when you know that you're not these experiences, you're not even this vessel, why are you going to attach to your like circumstances on earth, right? They're all finite and fleeting. But you're going to take that infinite wisdom, right? On your experience and your travels when you depart from this life. That's really what this is about. It's about the preparation for your highest evolution. And the strength is about, you know, in its lowest octave, focusing on the ego, and the ego wants to control, right? The ego likes to stay in familiar cycles, right? Because it gives it the illusion of comfort. But what is medicine to the soul is often, sometimes feels like poison to the ego. So there's something about like being humble enough to kind of learn the lessons that are being, mirrored to you. Like, are you going to mirror the wounds of others' cause for love? You know, just because someone doesn't want to see you go, are you going to stay? Are you going to say yes to others at the expense of saying no to yourself? Because that's not being grounded in authenticity. That's not being grounded despite if anybody's in your presence or anybody is absent. You know, this is about being grounded no matter what's going on externally. And it's your internal state that governs your external factors, not the other way around. So that's what this lesson is, okay? And that's the best way to kind of like navigate your way through it. It's really about the art of detachment. That's what's coming through very, very strongly there. Silly people. I have to stay away from certain people so they don't hurt themselves, you know? Yeah. Yeah, that's like a harsh lesson, you know? That's like the harsh lesson. But it's also necessary. We have 444, we have 222, we have 1818. It doesn't have to be harsh though, like it's only the human that would take it personally, but 444, again, this is your time to take confidence in all that you pursue. The divine universe is working through you and protecting you. Time has come to allow the doors of opportunity to welcome you with open arms. Okay, so 444, you guys are protected on this path. And then you have 222, which is about, again, taking a breath, resting and resetting, and noticing any feelings of an imbalance or resistance. So this is about imbalanced energy exchanges that eventually just become taxing to you. So again, that's really what this is about. And there's something around like if you love them, I'm hearing like there's something around, I was hearing like if you love them, like let them go. But I'm hearing like if they don't want to let go and you really love them, then you have to walk away. Okay, so some of you, there's something around that specifically. I know that when you walk away, you're looking at the mirror, and the mirror is eternity, and the mirror is staring back at itself. So when you're walking away, you're actually leaving behind an unhealed version of yourself, and you're filling that fractal of yourself with something that you weren't able to do at the time. It's like you've cultivated a deeper sense of self-love to the point where you can walk away from your own suffering. That's what the like depiction is being shown to me. It's like somebody walking away from their own suffering, and that's the highest act of self-love. And for the other, it's like suffering has left their life and it doesn't have to continue. It only continues if somebody attaches within the mind, because the universe is mental. That's what I'm being shown. Okay, and then you have 1818, which is about optimism. So successful manifestation of your abundance is near. This talks about basically brighter days are on the horizon. Brightest days always come after the darkest nights, and you guys are about to enter into your highest culmination. And this happens on the darkest nights, the brightest stars shine. So I feel like you guys are, again, the star card is about your healing. So I feel like you can see the beauty within the pain, you know, and it's like you're able to see the interconnectedness of it all, and how you have to experience pain in order to be able to experience pleasure, you know. That's the contrast of this realm. So yeah, this is about knowing that creativity is your birthright. You can create whatever experiences you want from this life. 1 and 5 is all about new beginnings and change, and 6 is about new chapters that occur. But yes, guys, I hope that you enjoyed that reading. I was gonna do like a quick 20-minute one, but like here we are again. It's nice to be back. But yeah, I'll probably go because I have some personals to catch up on now as well. But yes, it was so nice talking to everyone. I hope that you have a beautiful Sagittarius season. And we'll do more lives more consistently coming up probably next week, stepping into like December mood. But yes, happy Sagittarius season, everyone. Thank you so much. And thank you, Astral Surfer. You basically sponsored this live reading once again. So God bless you. May the universe continue to bless you tenfold on your abundant path ahead. But yeah, thank you everyone in the chat as well. You guys are lit. You guys are, yeah, so lit. Deeply appreciated. Okay. Yeah. I feel like goodbye, my friends. You know, it's that type of energy. It's giving me like Bear in the Big Blue House vibes. Yeah, until we meet again, it's that type of vibe. Okay, all right, bye guys. See you.